And welcome on in to another episode of Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. I'm Terry, joined by Nick. Vito on the bottom there. Weapon X will be coming in around 5 o'clock when Nick leaves. So we will get right started here. Huge 11-game slate. It's interesting. There's 11 games today, 2 tomorrow. You don't think maybe the NHL could have possibly scheduled like 7 or 8 games today and like four or 5 tomorrow, but apparently they decided not to do that. So 11 games today, but we'll jump right into the first one here. Colorado Avalanche minus 210 is facing the Devils plus 175 in this game. The Colorado played last night. I'll bring up the stats here. Sure that looks okay. Colorado played last night. They're 5-1-1 in their last 7 games, 5 over, 2 under. The Devils 3-3 in their last 6, 5 over, 2 under. Colorado 5-2 in their last 7 in New Jersey. 2 of the last 10 have gone over, 8 under. Colorado has the advantage in goals for, goals against, power play, and New Jersey has a slight edge here in penalty kill. Kemper's confirmed. Nico Doss is currently probable. For me in this game, I did not take anything full game. This is a first period play. It has been for a bit now. New Jersey first period money line plus 145 for a half unit. The Devils are doing well in the first period. Colorado played last night. I'm hoping the Devils come out here strong and are leading after the first period. Nick, Avalanche, Devils, what do you think here?
Yeah, I'm on the same page there. We're going to continue to ride what is a wagon right now. The New Jersey Devils in the first period. And people will have noticed it's been a wagon because this line, I bet it yesterday at plus 180. It's now dropped to plus 140. People are definitely on board with this New Jersey Devils. If you want to play it a little bit safer, minus 145 for them just to score in the first period, because I can see the Avalanche putting up a goal in the first period and this being a tied game at the end of the first period. So first period over could be a look as well. Over 1.5, it is minus 170. But I like the Devils in the first period. If you guys, I got it at plus 180. It's plus 140 now. If you guys want to play it safer, the team total over half a goal in the first period is a decent look as well. But for me, it's just the first period money line for them.
All right, Vito, what do you think here at Avalanche and Devils?
Yeah, I think these both teams jump hard off the gate today. I mean, we know that the Devils work hard with their legs at the home games in New Jersey, especially. I love how Devils look. I mean, they're a young team. I think their average age is like 25 years this season. So that's the issue with Devils. You know, they don't have a little bit experience, and as well, goaltending obviously struggling a bit. But overall, I think they're a very great team. I think they got offensive skills. I think they will put up goals today. I think they got like 3 at least today. And I mean, I think Avs also will definitely score like 3, 4, 5 goals here. So I think over. Only way how to look at this game is over. You can wait, maybe try to play it in game, but I think that's a little bit dangerous because I think these teams actually can score early and very early. But yeah, I think number is way too juiced now. So I will hope that there will be no goals early, and I will try to jump on that over 6 in game.
All right. I'm going to bring this comment back from Rich H here. Show best bets were on fire yesterday. 9-2, the best bets yesterday. That was absolutely amazing. The new segments went okay. Speaking of the new segments, after talking to everybody about it, we decided to get rid of He Shoots, He Scores just because with goal scoring props, value matters a lot. So just decided to get rid of it as a little bit too much. But over under and dog of the day is totally staying. So we'll have that at the end of the show with best bets, best parlay pieces as usual here. We'll jump into the second game. Florida is in Pittsburgh. Minus 120 for the Panthers, plus 100 for Pittsburgh. a total of 6.5 in this game. Let me scroll down here. Florida 3-3 in their last 6 games. Pittsburgh 7-3-1 in their last 11. Florida 7-1 to the over. Pittsburgh 3-5-3 for the under there. Florida 13-7-5 on the road. Pittsburgh 15-8-5 at home. This is a big thing here. Pittsburgh 9-1 in the last 10 games at home versus Florida. 1 over, 7 under, 2 landed on 6. 3 of 10 went to overtime. So for some reason, Pittsburgh has had success at home versus Florida. Goals for, Florida has the advantage. Goals against, Pittsburgh has the advantage. Power play and penalty kill, Pittsburgh has the advantage. Goaltending, slight edge here, obviously, to Tristan Jarry, a .921 save percentage, 2.3 goals against. I'm going with the dog here. This is also my dog of the day, so I'll give it out a little bit early here. Pittsburgh plus 100. They've had great success against this Florida team, who is coming off the back-to-back. Pittsburgh at home here, plus money. I'll take the Penguins here. Nick, Panthers, Penguins. What do you think here? You're muted.
There we go. Yeah, this one, I didn't get to anything in this one. This one was kind of like a weird game. We see, unfortunately, it's not Igor. It's
Georgiev is starting.
Yeah, that's just, yeah. But this, I mean, looking at the price itself, -113 for the Panthers is intriguing. All things considered, because they will have Sergei Bobrovsky in net. It won't be Spencer Knight. It is a second half of a back-to-back here. I can see this going over. I can see this going under. This was just a complete stay away from me in this one here. It's going to be a great game to watch. I'm not betting this one, though.
All right, Vito, Panthers, Penguins. What do you think here?
Panthers, Penguins today, right? That's an interesting game, guys. I think Pens as an underdog in this game is a pretty good play because, while Panthers is a great team and everything, I mean, I know all 4 lines are rolling. They're playing some great hockey. But this is NHL, some teams also will lose at some nights. And I think, as I said before at some game, I think, Pens beat Tampa Bay the other night there on the road. And I mean, Pens is the team which actually can also beat Florida, So I would rather just stay away from this game. I mean, we can see that Florida has been preparing for this game. They rested Bobrovsky, right? So Bobrovsky will play today. It's going to be Bob against Jarry. I think the Pens obviously will bring this today at home building. I don't think it's going to be that easy for Panthers. So over is the look in this game for me, but I haven't placed any wagers here.
All right. Yeah, this also comes hugely into play for me. Florida playing 3 games in 4 nights, 4 games in 6 nights. So 4 games in 6 nights, that's quite a bit there for me. We will jump on into the third game of the night. Vegas Golden Knights are in Philadelphia. Vegas -170, Philadelphia +150. A total of 6 in this game. I'll bring up the stats here. Vegas 4-3 in their last 7, 2 over, 5 under. Philadelphia 2-6-2 in their last 10, 6 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. Vegas 16-8-1 on the road, 2-1 in their 3 trips to Philadelphia. Vegas has the edge here in goals for, goals against, power play, penalty kills pretty even. It'll be Carter Hart versus Robin Lehner in this game today. Something I looked at, Vegas Golden Knights, Jack Eichel has 4+ shots in 5 straight games and 6 of his last 7 games. He is getting a lot of shots on goal. His total is 3.5 shots, which is +125. So he's done it in 5 straight. He's done it in 6 of 7. I think he gets 4 shots against this Philadelphia team, 4+. So I took that for half a unit. I also took Eichel to score plus 170 for a quarter unit, and Vegas in regulation, half unit minus 110. I think Vegas gets it done against this Philadelphia team. Nick, Golden Knights Flyers, what do you think here?
Yeah, I was looking a little bit towards an under in this spot here. It's at 6. I was looking under 6 in this game. The only thing that really stopped me from doing that was I would have to rely on Philly to play defense, which their defensive numbers have sucked recently. They've given up at least 3 expected goals in 6 of their last 7 games. But one thing is the Phillies offense has struggled, and Vegas's defense has actually looked pretty good as of late. I remember as we were coming back from the All-Star break, I was looking to play team total overs against Vegas. Now it's kind of the opposite. Their defense has picked it up a little bit, less than 3 expected goals in 5 of their last 6 games. They've gone under 6 expected goals total in 10 straight games. They've been playing lower event hockey, and I think we can see an under in this game. But more specifically, I'm going to take Philly's defense completely out of it. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Flyers team total under 2.5 at minus 115. I see this being a 4-2 game type of along those lines, 3-2, 3-1. So I think Philly doesn't. I don't think Philly hits 3 today. So team total under 2.5 for the Flyers.
All right, Vito, Golden Knights and Flyers. What do you think here?
Yes, sir. Well, I was thinking about this game pretty a lot, and I decided to take Vegas here in regulation, guys. I know the Philly have been playing like pretty decent hockey. I mean, generally the Philadelphia Flyers is known as decent team in NHL history. You know, this is just now like the time where they totally suck. I mean, but yeah, that's why Flyers kind of bring every night some performance, right? They like tend to lose games in the last seconds of the game, or just like they lose control of the game. Yeah, so that's why it's sometimes maybe not easy to go against Philly, because they always can bring like a competition every night, I think, and can score goals actually, like Giroux and everyone else. But this Vegas team just now at the moment, they're getting healthy. They're getting Pacioretty back in lineup. Eichel's been better. I mean, they've been peppering the net. They've been generating chances. I mean, a lot. I think they will continue to do this here today. And I mean, the first meeting between these two clubs, Flyers won 4-3. First meeting in Vegas in December. So this is the last meeting between these two clubs. I hope Vegas will get not swept by Flyers. So I took Vegas here in regulation, guys. I think it's a pretty nice price.
I'm right there with you. Vegas and reg. We will move on to the next game here. The Coyotes plus 155 are in Detroit, minus 175. A total of 6 in this game. I'll bring up the stats here. Arizona 4-2 in their last 6, 2 over, 4 under. Detroit 1-4 in their last 5, 4 over, 1 under. But I do want to stress Detroit in their last 5 games, they played Colorado, Toronto, Carolina, Tampa Bay, and Florida. So 1-4, they just faced 5 of the best teams in the league. I think we can say that. So their competition there was very good. Now they're going to be facing Arizona. Coyotes 7-15-3 on the road. Detroit 16-11-3 at home. Detroit 3-2 in the last 5 at home versus Coyotes. 4 over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. Detroit, the big advantage in goals for, slight advantage in goals against, slight advantage in penalty kill, and a slight advantage in power play. It'll be Vejmelka confirmed. Nedeljkovic is currently projected. So even though I have shown who Detroit's played, and I do think this is a step down in competition, backing the Coyotes here at the plus price, just how they've been playing as of late. I think the Coyotes get this win. I'm not confident in it. I put a quarter unit, smaller play on the Coyotes money line plus 155. Nick, Yotes, and Wings, what do you think here?
Holy crap, did I just hear you are on the Arizona Coyotes? When was the last time this happened? This is monumental stuff here, and I'm not even on them tonight. That's crazy.
I backed them.
Huh?
I backed them in their last win against Ottawa when the whole world was thinking Ottawa. I backed the Oats.
Yeah, I was on Arizona's team total in their last game, and that's where I lean in this one as well. Yeah, Detroit shouldn't be a minus 170 versus anybody. That's just the plain simple fact behind it. And Arizona money line almost made my card at plus 155. I was also, you can look towards their team total over 2.5 at minus 120. I like the over 5.5 in this game. I think this is a track meet. I was even looking potentially at like alternative totals here at like 7 at plus 7 plus 155, 7.5 plus 210. Like I can see this being a 5-3 type of game, high scoring track meet. So I'm on the over. I got it at 5.5 yesterday at minus 120. I don't mind it at 6 either, even though it's 6 minus 120 now. But yeah, I think we see some goals in this game here. So over 5.5 with the Yotes and the Red Wings in this spot. Lean towards the Yotes as well. And if you wanted to get a little bit, have a little bit of fun with this one, don't put anything huge on this. Arizona Coyotes money line and over 6 is plus 358. That could be worth a half unit sprinkle.
Hey, I can't really disagree with that too much. Vito, Yotes and Wings. What do you think here?
Yeah, man, I think this game will be turnovers, many chances. I mean, in NHL, I think every team is capable to score goals if you give many chances to them. And we know that Detroit can score, like Larkin, Raymond. Those all score good players, I mean. And for Arizona, Schmaltz and Keller, right? Those guys getting on the board. I think they find the back of the net today as well. I think only way how to look at this game, well, should agree this time with Mr. Nick Earl. I think this game can only go over here. I don't see this game going under. And I don't think these teams is gonna go out here and battle out a low scoring game. You know, they're gonna battle, but I think they're gonna battle in a high scoring session.
All right. We'll go on to the next game here. I know Nick does have to leave soon, so probably this will be the last one, I'm assuming here. Seattle is in Toronto. Plus 230 for Seattle, minus 280 for the Leafs. A total of 6.5 in this game. Seattle 1-8-1 in their last 10. 6 games went over, 4 under. Toronto 4-2 in their last 6. 4 over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. Seattle 7-19-2 on the road. Toronto 19-7-1 at home. Seattle 30th in goals for. Leafs have the advantage here in goals for, goals against, power play, penalty kill. They just have the clearly better team. It'll be Grubauer with an 888 save percentage, 3.17 goals against Campbell, 915 save percentage, 2.64 goals against. That is going down, though, as of late. We had a discussion about this in the group chat. People like to say that Seattle steal coin. I'm kind of against that here. 1-8-1 in their last 10. They've lost by 2 or more in 6 of their 8 losses. They have allowed 5+ in 5 of their 8 losses and lost in regulation in 7 of the 8. In 8 of the 9 losses there. So they've not been playing well. I'm not going to back Toronto either, just coming off the back-to-back here. What I'm doing, I'm going over 6.5 in this game, plus 105. And I also took Bunting over half an assist, plus 125. He has assists in 4 of his last 5 games. And this Seattle team gives up goals. So I see Bunting getting an assist, and getting a Leaf assist prop at plus money is pretty good. So I'll take that. Nick, Kraken, and Leafs, what do you think here?
Yeah, looking at this spot here for me, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs coming in off of a 5-4 win where they should have covered the puck line last night. I was on Toronto puck line last night, and they choked that away with 46 seconds left. So not a good for them there. One thing you can't trust with this Toronto Maple Leafs team is when they're a favorite of minus 200 or better. This is not a team that shows up. Yeah, they could be a very talented team, but one thing they are, the Toronto Maple Leafs, they are the best team in the NHL at playing down to their competition. If you bet them every single time they were a minus 200 favorite, you're down almost 9 units this year. So this is a pure fade of the Toronto Maple Leafs when they're the largest favorite on the board. Release the Kraken tonight. We're going to take them straight up here, money line plus 220 to knock off the Leafs. I can see this being a higher scoring affair. I see the Kraken scoring some goals tonight, and I see them winning this game plus 220, plus 230, depending on your book.
All right. Do you want to there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more games. Do you want to just drop what you like quickly?
Yeah, I can rapid fire through the 8 o'clock games and the 9 o'clock games here real quick. Dallas Stars and Nashville Predators. I like the over 5.5. Both these teams' current forms are pointing towards the overs. Defensively, Nashville has not been very good lately. They've been giving up a lot of chances. They've been giving up goals. On the other side, Dallas has been creating chances. They've been scoring goals recently. They've been going over. Both these teams have been trending towards the overs as of late. Over 5.5. Low number there, 5.5 over Dallas and Nashville. Rangers and Wild. I originally had a Rangers plus 120 ticket in my pocket for this game. I had since cashed out on that one when they announced it's Georgiev because I will not back this Rangers team on a money line without Georgiev or without Shesterkin in net. Just not going to happen. So this is a spot here where I end up going with the over 6.5, and Georgiev's not going to be able to score goals, or Shesterkin is not able to score goals, so I'm still okay with this type of play. I expect the Rangers to put up at least 3 tonight against a Wild defense that has really struggled as of late. That they've been giving up goals. They gave up 4 to Philly. They gave up 5 to Buffalo. They gave up 6 to Dallas. This is a team this is a very suspect defense. So Rangers team total over 2.5. Full game over 6.5. I usually do like taking team total over 2.5 when the total is 6.5 as well, if I like the over. Ottawa Senators and St. Louis Blues. I took a shot here. I'm on the team total over 2.5 at plus 115 with the Sens. Especially with Binnington in net, I can see the Senators putting up at least 3 goals in this game. I also lean towards the over in this spot here. But I just went with the Sens at 2.5 for plus money. I don't see that. That has no relevance in my handicapping there, Russell Wilson. That's a whole nother story. Tampa Bay Lightning are at the Winnipeg Jets. Plain and simple, I expect goals in this game. I can see this being 3-3 at one point. I think this is going to be like a 5-3 Lightning type of game. So I lean Lightning and over. You can do a combo play for plus 200, Lightning money line over 6. But I do expect goals in that game. Anaheim and Chicago. I'm on the under 6. I was liking the under 5.5 a little bit in this game, but I'm on under 6. Both these offenses have really struggled as of late. And Chicago's defense is not actually, when you look at the advanced analytics, it's not as bad as people look at it, think it is. So I want to go with the under 6 in this one here. I can see this being a 3-2 type of game where Marc-Andre Fleury can potentially stand on his head. And then that'll lead us to the final game of the night, Washington Capitals and Calgary Flames. I'm gonna finish off the night here with an underdog with the Washington Capitals over the Flames. Flames coming in on second half of back-to-back after a hard-fought rivalry game against the Edmonton Oilers. Previous to that, they knocked off the Avalanche, and they have a Capitals team coming in playing a little bit better hockey as of late. And I remember the last time we saw a situation like this where the Capitals are slight underdogs to a team that had been playing pretty decent before that. They end up winning that game 4-0. I'm going to go with the Capitals here in this spot here, plus 115, plus 110, depending on your book, to close out the slate.
All right. And that was Nick's Rapid Fire. Perfect. I got in the timestamp here to adjust that. Thanks for coming, Nick. I'll go over your dog of the day and best bet and everything at the end. We will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good one. So that is Nick's rapid fire breakdown. We should have Weapon X joining us here shortly. We will move on here to the next game.
Wait, you didn't let me talk about the game, man.
Oh, okay. I guess you can talk, Vito. I guess I'll let you talk. What do you think here, Kraken and Leafs?
Actually, I wanted to skip this game anyways. Man, I had some bad luck with Leafs, and yeah, this puck line also didn't cash on the night, man. So just stay away from this time from Leafs. All around, I think the Leafs will push their game here. I think they will push this game over because, here you just have to see, if Kraken wants to win, they want to push the low scoring game, I think, shut down the Leafs offense. But I don't think Kraken will be able to shut down Leafs offense today because Leafs been rolling, and Kraken is not really rolling here. So I think it's going to be a high scoring game, and perhaps Leafs will win this.
All right. Go here to the comments. Rich H says, cheers, Nick. That laughs here. We will go on to the next game here. Dallas is in Nashville. Plus 115 for Dallas, minus 135 for the Predators here. A total of 5.5 in this game. I disagree with Nick. That happens a lot, but I disagree with him here. Dallas 5-0-1 in their last 6. 3 over, 6 under, 1 landed on 6. 3 of their last 6 games went to overtime. Nashville 3-2 in their last 5. 3 over, 2 under, 1 out of 5 went to overtime. Dallas 12-13-2 on the road. Nashville 15-10-0 at home. The Predators 5-1 in their last 6 at home versus Dallas. The last 12 meetings in Dallas in Nashville, the last 12 meetings have all gone under. There's not been one game to go over 6. 4 of the last 5 meetings went to overtime. Goals for, slight advantage here for Nashville. Goals against, advantage for Nashville. Power play, pretty even here. Penalty kill, pretty even here. For me, you probably know where I'm going in this game when I read off the stats. I'm going with the draw at plus 320, and I also am going with the under 5.5 at plus 100. I think this is going to be a 2-2 game that goes to overtime. Who wins? I don't know. Dallas is playing great right now, but I'm not exactly sure who will win this game. But I think it's going to be 2-2, and I think it's going to go to overtime. Vito, Stars and Preds, what do you think here?
Well, I think this is the fourth and last meeting between these two clubs. I think 2 of the meetings Preds won. The last one won. The one win Stars. Well, obviously this is the Preds spot overall. If you watched, Preds only played 2 games last week, and Dallas has played definitely more games. So if you just look the schedule wise, definitely Preds are the rested team in this spot. Just you have to know that I think Dallas also will bring this here today with Ottinger in net. Ottinger played very well last night. There's big chance he's continued to play good today. If anything, I think Nashville definitely is the play here. Can't lay really anything with Dallas. I think here. Well, Dallas been playing well, but I think there's all well. They have won many games. They also should lose some games. I think this is definitely the price spot. Not sure what's the price now on the money line. What's the price, Terry, on the money line now?
So let me check for
minus 135. I see that. Sorry, man, on the screen, right? Money line minus 135. To be honest, if someone likes Preds here, I would not really talk you off to go just Preds in the regulation here, because Dallas tends to take games to OT and actually win the game in OT. So, if anything, I think Nashville should get this done in the regulation. But yeah, I don't have any wagers on this game simply because I think both teams stand actually a chance to win. I think if puck luck could decide the winner, I tend to stay away from the games like these when it's 50-50 chance and both teams are decent.
All right. Well, I hope it is not Nashville regulation. I want the draw.
Wait, can you hear me well or can you barely hear me?
No. We can hear you. I think they were kind of joking because you're a little bit loud in the mic.
Ah,
I think when he says turn up your volume, I think he's joking here. I think you're a little bit loud there.
I'm sorry, man.
Weapon X is here. What we're going to do, Weapon X, is we're just going to continue on with the games we're on, and then I'll have you break down the ones that you missed at the end.
Wait, I'm gonna go back. I will jump in my office, guys. So you're gonna see me. Give me a minute.
It's just us three amigos?
Yeah, Nick left, and it's a big slate. So
He didn't want to see my face again, huh? He's going to be hurting again today.
so the game we just talked about, I'll let you talk about it, and then we'll move on to the next one. Dallas and Nashville. I like the draw and the under. Nick really likes the over. The last 12 meetings in Nashville between these two teams have gone under. I'm taking the draw and under. Vito leans with Preds and Reg. What do you think, Webex?
Yeah, I think me and Vito kind of seeing eye to eye on this, especially with the recent form from the Preds. Yes, I know they're not going to put up 8 goals again like they did against Shitlock, but they're at home. Hey, what's up? I'm looking here at their matchups throughout the season, and Dallas has won. Have they actually played, or their games got canceled? No, okay, so they played. They played in Dallas 4-3, right? That was the game where they took a bunch of stupid penalties, and Dallas kind of ran out with it after they took an early lead. I expect this to be a revenge spot from the Preds, and I expect them to stay hot. Duchesne's been really hot. I probably should have taken him for props the last time. They have their squad back healthy, and Dallas has been really uneven right now on the road. So I'm just gonna fade the Dallas Stars here, and probably take my chance with a nice puck line here for the Preds. I think that should be definitely plus money, or team total. I think the team total also. I'm looking at. I think they put at least 4 on Dallas today. So the 3.5 for me here for Preds is at plus 136 in OT, and in reg you have it at plus 160. So probably we'll go with the OT one since it's still plus money. That would be one of my top plays. Would be probably the team total for the Preds at over 3.5, and that puck line really doesn't look bad at all, especially that the line is close. It's almost plus 200. It's plus 195. So that's it for me. Gonna stick with Duchesne to score, also to keep hot here. I believe he scored in the last game that they played.
All right. So a little bit of disagreement there. We'll see what happens. Next up, the Rangers plus 145. I think Vito's heading to his office now. Rangers plus 145 are in Minnesota minus 165. Total 6.5 in this game. Everybody knows I am a huge Wild fan. I love the team to death, but there is no reason at all that the Wild should be minus 165 right now against this Rangers team. So I will say that. But one thing I'll mention before I get to the stats here, actually, the Wild had a very, very intense practice. Their last practice, some of the retired NHLers that were watching said that it was one of the most rough practices they've ever seen, and so the Wild put in the work. We'll see what happens if that helps their game tonight. Rangers 5-2 in their last 7, 2 over, 7 under. Minnesota 1-6 in their last 7, 9 over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. The Wild 16-6-1 at home. Rangers 17-10-2 on the road. The Wild 3-1-1 in the last 5 at home versus New York. 3 over, 2 under. Wild have the huge advantage here in goals for. Otherwise, the Rangers have advantage goals against, power play, penalty kill. It is Georgiev versus Talbot. Georgiev, his last 5 starts, a 5-2 loss, 5-3 loss, 6-3 loss, 3-1 loss, and 5-1 loss in his last 5 games. Talbot has also allowed 4+ in 5 straight starts. He's got 1 win in those 5 starts compared to Georgiev 0. Georgiev, 897 save percentage, 3.05 goals against. Talbot, 907 save percentage, 2.98 goals against. I think we get goals here. I think the over 6.5. I like that for sure at plus 100. I'm also taking the Wilds. It's okay, Vito. I'm also taking the Wilds team total over 3.5, a minus 110, and Kirill the Thrill Kaprizov to score at plus 130. Who wins this game? I couldn't tell you. Obviously, I'm hoping for a Wild win. I think we do see a competitive game here. I wouldn't talk anybody off the draw. I could see a 3-3 game. Actually, I could see a 4-4 or 5-5 game, actually. But we'll have to see what happens here. I think we see goals here. And I'm hoping the Wild win here. I'm really, really hoping. Weapon X, Rangers, Wild. What do you think here?
Georgiev's and Nets. That's all I need to know. This is not Shesterkin, or like Melissa likes to call him Shesterkin because she hates him being so good. But he's a great goalie. He's one of the young great goalies that we have in this league. And the Rangers play considerably a lot better when he's in the lineup. So, but they can't score. They can't score on 5-on-5 to save their lives when they play a good team. And I still consider the Wild a good team. Yes, I know they've been. Hey, I gotta say, I mean, I respect Vito a hell of a lot, but to say he's the god, man, damn.
Nobody's a god, but Vito is very good at what he does.
He really is. He really is. And as a Red Wings fan, I respect him even more.
Vito's like, what's going on?
But yeah, as I was saying, this is still a Wild team that can give it to you day in, day out. They've had their struggles with the goalie. Talbot is in again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Isaacs. Yeah, Wild money line. But you know me, I don't pay juice. So that's not just how I cap.
It would have to be in a parlay if you're choosing the Wild money line.
Yeah, at minus 165. I just can't do that. I believe the Rangers on the road are horrible at covering puck lines. I'm gonna get that trend right now. But one thing I do like is the race to goals for the Wild.
I would go with the Wild team total.
Or team total, I guess, huh? Because
team total over 3.5 is minus 110.
But the race to 3 is also minus 115, right?
I'm not sure. I didn't look. But taking Wild in reg is very risky with how they're playing right now.
Who's in nets?
Talbot and Georgiev.
Shit, so it is.
Now, Talbot did come in the last game after Kakinen got pulled and did not allow anything once he came in. So
he's a better backup than anything.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see what happens for sure.
But yeah, I guess a team total would be a thing. I just wouldn't be scared to kind of really fade the Rangers here, especially after their little last couple of games. I know they've been hot. Chris Kreiss has been hot on PP. But on 5-on-5, they haven't been great all season. They're not a very good 5-on-5 team. And I think the Wild can give it to them, especially with Georgiev in the nets. When you have Shesterkin, you can make like tons of saves on the rest. That is a totally different matchup, I think. When you have Rangers with Georgiev and Rangers with Shesterkin. That's all.
All right. Vito, Rangers, and Wild. Are you going to be nice to my Wild, or what are you going to do here?
I'm going to tell you the truth, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
give it to me straight. What's going on in this game?
well, I don't think they're gonna be better defensively. I think they're gonna let in goals today. I mean, even this Rangers team, man, you have to check they scored just now against Jets. Like, okay, if one again in the power play and so on, but I think Rangers will score today. I mean, and for me, it was pretty easy. As soon as Giorgio was confirmed, I went with it was still at over 6, so I went with over 6 because for me, when Giorgio plays a first game after the break, I always go with over in Rangers game. Giorgio has not played. I think Minnesota definitely scores 3 here, and I think Rangers definitely scores 3 here.
But
And
it's an over 6.5 now.
yeah, it's over 6.5. So if they both score 3, it's gonna go to OT. It's gonna be over. So
even money is good.
now, I would now decide between wild regulation or because of the Georgia. If I would go with wild regulation or with total, if what price you can find for the over, that would be my. I have placed over, but I wouldn't talk off from Minnesota regulation. I think they win today in
Are you
regulation.
allowed to combine bets on your books? You don't
No, make parlay.
like a same game bet build parlay
Like to win and over 5.5.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's bullshit. I have done like 5-6 years ago when I was younger. I used to do that, and in the end of the day, it's still a parlay. If you think about that, it's still team to. You need that team to win, and then you need that team to go over. And end of the day, it looks easy from the before the game, but I have made some statistics, and I usually end up losing like on those kind of bets. You know,
Okay.
it's in the end of the day, that's still a parlay from 2 teams. It's from 2 plays basically. So yeah, I kind of don't like that. I like to play singles.
I can respect that.
Yeah, I played just now one parlay a few days ago just for the test for the small money, and I lost straight away. That was Leafs in the parlay.
Well, yeah. Obviously, when you put the Leafs in the parlay, it's always a bomb ticking thing. You know, it's the Leafs,
Yeah.
losers since '67. But
For me, for example, you see Panthers one game really favorites and Leafs other game really favorites. I think it's even more clever to go on the puck line on the both games. You know, so if one game cashes, then at least the puck line is usually almost plus money, even money at least. So
yeah,
break even if you lose one game. If you cash the both games, it's very nice. You know, I mean, you will cash the same money as you would place, I think, money line on both teams in a parlay. You will cash the same pretty much, placing the -1.5 on each game with a higher unit, so something like that.
I will quickly jump in and defend parlays here. I did cash a 2-gamer plus 298 and a 5-gamer plus 679 last night. So I just will
5-gamer.
Yeah.
What,
About
what
the parlays,
AHL?
you cash them.
Nope.
Everything.
No, 5-gamer. I did Florida team total over 3.5, and then I did LA, Columbus, Colorado, and Calgary all over 2.5 for plus
And
679.
That was a what, $5 bet?
No, it was a quarter unit bet for 1.7 units. So yeah, parlays. No, a lot of people don't like them, but I will defend them. They can be fun. Obviously, don't be going crazy on them, but quarter unit plays. I want to talk anybody off that for the right parlay.
The reason why I like this 2-teamer is because I think the Wild, if they win tonight, I think they have to. This game has to go over because I don't believe in Talbot. Personally, I'm sorry, and Georgiev either has shown that against elite teams that have elite offense, he doesn't stand a chance either. So this is gonna go back and forth. The Wild are at home. I think they will get. I know you've been complaining about the refs a lot, but I think they will be getting some power plays today because the Rangers will probably be getting power plays because they can't score otherwise. So I think we see goals on both sides and a half a unit for plus 210 on that. That will probably be a play for me.
All right. We have 4 more games here, and then we'll have Weapon X rapid fire through the ones he missed. Senators plus 220 at Blues minus 270, a total of 6 in this game. Let me bring it up here. The Sens 1-5 in their last 6, 3 over, 3 under. The Blues 4-2-1 in their last 7, 3 over, 4 under. The Blues 19-6-2 at home, 2-1-3 in their last 6 at home versus Ottawa. So Ottawa's had some success here, winning in overtime against this Blues team. 3 of the last 6 meetings did go to overtime. Blues clear advantage, goals for, goals against, power play, penalty kill. However, I think the Senators have the advantage here in goaltending. Forsberg, 11-10-2, 920 save percentage, 2.77 goals against Binnington, 13-11-3, 904 save percentage, 3.09 goals against. Yes, Binnington has been better his last few starts, but I do not trust him. So in the end, let's see, did I end up getting to anything in this game? No, I did not. In the end, this was my pass for me. I'm not trusting the Blues with Binnington and net. I don't want to take the Senators either. So this was a pass. Weapon X, Sens, and Blues. What do you think here?
Hold on, I gotta give a certification to Vito for his video. Support the homie.
Yeah, me first or what?
No, I was saying I'm sharing your video. I gotta support the homies. So, yeah, for me here, what game is this? The Jets and the Lightning. I like goals again, man. In this one.
No, it's Sens and Blues.
Oh, Sens and
Sens
Blues.
Yeah.
I'll be. Then for me, it's a fucking stay away. I want nothing to do with this fucking game. I know Ottawa's 0-4 right now. I know. They're on a losing streak and all that shit. And just when you can think and fade them against the Blues, they find a way to fucking win because they're the pesky Sens. There's too many slates today and too much value for other games for me than to go on this. I think the lines are juiced anyways into the Blues' favor. So even if you want to take an advantage with the Blues, even the puck line is like minus 120, I think. So for me, it's a no touch.
All right.
That's it.
We're passing. Vito, I'm pretty sure you're not passing. Sens
For
and
me,
Blues.
this is very, very touch. This is very touch. Well, yeah, I have placed this bet, and I mean, I think this will be. I actually have heard that many people are staying off, and I like that. I think this is the game people love to stay off, and I think this game will end as I need it to end. So basically, yeah, Saints are on the end of the road trip. They have gone through some hard buildings like Panthers, Lightning, Vegas. They lost all the games in regulation. So yeah, we saw Ottawa team performing good some month ago. Now the Ottawa team is performing like we all know how they're performing more or less. And they're in the end of the road trip. I expect they're gonna pull some penalties here. I think they will be tired. They're actually why they're performing worse. I think is because of this tough schedule after the All-Star break. They're the team with most games I think played. So yeah, you can see that this will be the end of the road trip after many flights. And we got Blues team, which also are off the plane, obviously, because they was on the road. They lost 3 in a row. So I think it's a nice spot here for Blues to bounce back, beat this Ottawa team on the puck line. I mean, I know that there is Forsberg in the net. He's been playing well this year. Binnington is in the Blues. Binnington has started to play better. Overall, Binnington is a decent goalie. It's time for him to start to play better. So this is not a branch game for Blues. This is a normal time game. I expect this time it's time for Blues to win here on the puck line. That's my bet.
Yes, Blues are horrible during the day, and this is not during the day. So that works. IceX is happy with your
I
explanation.
just can't pay the juice on the Blues puck line. I just can't. I won't do it.
It's
right, we got-
I agree with you. They should smack them, but maybe a super puck line.
All right, 3 games left. Tampa minus 175. All right, Winnipeg plus 155. A total of 6 in this game. I'll be brief here. Tampa 7-1 their last 8, trending over. Jets 2-4-2 in their last 8, trending over. Tampa 5-1-1 in their last 7 in Winnipeg, trending over. Goals for, both teams pretty good. Goals against, both teams about average. Penalty kill, both teams pretty bad. Power play, pretty good for the Jets, and not too bad here. Pretty even for the Lightning. Hellebuck is confirmed. Vasilevsky is projected here. For me, Tampa Bay team total over 3.5, -110 for a half unit, and then a quarter unit on the Tampa Bay puck line, -1.5 at +145. I think Tampa Bay gets a job done here. I think they score 4 goals for me. So that's where I'll go with this. Weapon X, Lightning and Jets. What do you think here?
Today, the Lightning of Tampa will show the Winnipeg Jets how hockey's really played when you're talented and you have a brain. The Jets are a talented team, but they're dumb as fuck. It is what it is. This team has almost 0 IQ. They play strictly based on skill. Tampa Bay, on the other hand, has won 2 Stanley Cups. Yes, one is in the bubble. We get it. But they still won one without the bubble. Okay? They're a team that's been there, done that. They have the experience. Vasilevsky, if he's definitely confirmed, I'll take him over Hellebuck any given day. The other Russian dude there, Kucherov, always does his thing. What can I say? Stamkos is having a resurgent season. So for me here, Tampa Bay team total also in reg, and puck line definitely for Tampa. So I'm gonna double dig here at +150.
I like it. I like it.
Fuck the Jets. Winnipeg. I don't know what it looks like because I've never been. Maybe I'll go one day. But that's it.
All right, Vito, Lightning and Jets. What do you think here?
Yeah, well, for me, I'll kind of easy bet here as well. Jets struggling defensively. Definitely this Morrissey. He looks like the top D for them. I kind of look how he plays. I mean, there's better Ds. There should be a better D as a top D.
So small too.
Yeah, he kind of. Anyway, they don't have like one nice D man, where I don't know. Do they have like I know there's like Pionk, Morrissey, a few more guys, but there was Bufflin before, Bufflin. That was a nice guy. I like that one. Then Jets were amazing. But anyways, yeah, they don't have D. Hellebuck is struggling in the net. I mean, he's not standing. He's not in his best shape. Maybe he's tired. That could be a problem. We saw that before the All-Star break. He was tired. Then he got a little bit break. He started to play better. Now he's tired again. He's letting in many goals. You cannot trust him. He will be in the net. He will let into the 5 goals. I think that's Hellebuck. If he can, yeah. So more or less, I think Jets are desperate team as well. Forward on the forwardly, they put up many chances again last 2 games against Dallas and against Rangers. So I think they will score here against Vasilevsky, because Vasilevsky this season also on the road is not the same as he's at home, I think. So I think Jets will get their 2-3 goals definitely today. Nicolas Ehlers is back in the lineup. So I think they will find scoring here today. So 2-3 goals from Jets, I think. And definitely like 5 or 6 from Tampa. So over 6 is my play here.
All right. I can't talk you off that. I like it as well. 2 more games left here. The Ducks +100, Chicago -120, a total of 6. I'll be honest, before looking at anything here, I thought, you know what, I'm going to be on the Ducks here. I'm going to take the Ducks at the underdog price. However,
is worried, my man.
However, let me try to get this up here.
Hey, scared money don't make money.
Ducks 4-3 in their last 7, trending to the over. Chicago 2-5-1 in their last 8, trending to the over. Chicago 5-1 in their last 6 at home versus Anaheim, 2 over, 3 under, 1 landed on 6. The Ducks have the advantage here. Goals for, goals against. They have the best road power play in the league, and penalty kills are the same. It's not Chicago's 5-1 record at home versus Anaheim that talked me off this Ducks money line. Fleury 20-5, 931 save percentage, and a 1.88 goals against average in his career versus Anaheim. He has absolutely owned this Anaheim team. Unless the Ducks can win 2-1, I don't see them beating Fleury here. The other thing, Fleury just came off a horrible game versus Tampa where he let in some pretty bad goals. Yeah, so for me, you know what? It's a pass.
It was Tampa. Let's not.
Yes, it is Tampa, but I think that motivates Fleury to come out here today. The fact that he's owned this Anaheim team, he's coming off a rough game. He's going to come out here. He's going to play well. Anything I would lean with the under 6, but this is just a pass for me. I wanted to take the Ducks, but I think Chicago could win this game. Weapon X, Ducks and Blackhawks. What do you think?
Yeah, for me here, it's a fate of the Ducks completely. I expected the Ducks. Chose the Devils to beat. I wonder.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Yeah, I mean, look at what the Ducks did against the Sharks, who put in Shevchenko, who's probably just as bad as Shitlock, but they only managed to put 3 in OT, right? I think it was an OT, and watching that game was so boring. It was so boring. There was barely any high danger chances between those two teams. As much as we like to shit on the Shithawks, as bad as they are defensively, they produce a lot of high danger chances. They're at home. Flower is gonna bounce back. Fleury is still a really good goalie. He showed it before. For me, it's just the fate of the Ducks here. So if I had to probably pick something here, it would probably be going with the Chicago puck line at plus 195. I think Kane gets on the board. I think DeBrincat gets on the board. I think Brendan Hagel gets on the board. The power play is going to look pretty well for Blackhawks today. That's all I'm going to say. I think Anaheim's been taking a lot of penalties lately because they've been getting caught off guard, off foot, taking stupid penalties. They're a young team. It's going to come. That's just the way it is. And I think Getzlaf is still out of the lineup, I believe. So that doesn't help.
Yeah, the Ducks, as I said, the number 1 power play on the road. I wanted to take some Ducks props here, but Fleury's record against the Ducks is pretty good there. So pass for me here. Vito, Ducks and Blackhawks. What do you think here?
Well, yeah, this game, Kaner shoved up last Sunday against Tampa. That was a TV game. It's a Sunday game. It's an evening game. Many people come. Kaner will show up on those games. Today, it's a Tuesday. What is today? It's a Tuesday game. It's a conference game, I believe, right? This one. Blackhawks they are in the Central, right?
Yeah, they're division. It's a division game.
So this is a conference.
No, Ducks are in the Pacific.
Yeah,
in the Central.
Oh, okay. Ducks are. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but same conference.
Yeah.
But, anyways, yeah. Well, I'm not sure about today. Not sure if Kaner shows up. I'm not. For the Kaner, you need some special games for him to show up. But again, from the other side, Ducks is the team which allows a lot of space for the players. They love to play with a lot of space on the power play with like Zegras. He loves to handle the puck on the half boards. And also with the game style, they love to have some space. Because if you don't give space to this Ducks team, if you finish checks against them, you're gonna turn off the players like Zegras. If you play hard against him. But
he's a little soft.
Yeah, Hawks are definitely not the team which plays so hard hockey, I think. So I think both teams perhaps will have somehow some space here. Kaner maybe. No idea, actually, guys. But I haven't placed any bets on this game. I think it can. Ducks needs this win, right? Because of the spot they are in the division, Pacific Division. And on the other side, Hawks, not sure what they need here, but it's hard to lay price with Ducks. They're still not that good team. I mean, they have good power play. They are in top. They are in the hunt for the playoffs because they have good special teams. If you check, they are like fifth in the power play. At least there was like, I think, at least top 10 in both PK and PP. So that's the thing which keeps them above the water. So yeah, very hard game handicap. If I should lean the side, perhaps I don't know. I would lean shit. I would, even a draw is I think draw is a possible ending in this game, and it can go actually under. It can go as well over. I think the Ducks I think it actually should go over because most of the actually Ducks games go over. But that game against Sharks was terrible. I mean, there was no really actually scoring chances. But yeah, well, 2-2, 3-3. This game could end, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we'll jump into the last game. Then we'll do Weapon X's rapid fire breakdown and our segments.
One sec, but I'm looking at the last 3 games between the Blackhawks and the Ducks. At Blackhawks at home, 3-0, 6-2, 4-2. All Blackhawks win.
Those probably were a much better Blackhawks team and a worse Ducks team.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I guess. But this.
But no, I could see a 3-0 game here from Fleury. I could see Fleury. I
sprinkle the shutout plus 900.
Hey, I would not talk.
No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna jinx him because I'm 0-12 for 0 I forgot how 0 something I am on shutouts.
Hey, shutouts are hard to predict, so we'll give you that. Final game of the night here: Capitals plus 110 are in Calgary, minus 130. A total of 6. Bring up the stats quick. Zip through this. Capitals 4-3 in their last 7, trending a little bit to the under here. Flames 4-1-1 in their last 6. I could have went back like 20 games, but I decided, you know what, because they have been winning so much, so I decided 4-1-1. That's good enough. 4 games over, 1 under, 1 landed on 6. Pretty even records. Washington on the road, Calgary at home. The Capitals 5-1 in their last 6 in Calgary, so they have managed to find success in Calgary. Goals for goals for an edge here on Calgary. Goals against edge in Calgary. Power play penalty kill not even close. Huge advantage for Calgary. Vanacek versus Vladar here. Vanacek is projected, not confirmed. I'm going with the Flames here, minus 130. I think the Flames get the win here. I don't trust this Washington team and this Calgary team going against them. I just can't do it. So I'm on the Flames money line here. Weapon X, Capitals, Flames. What do you think here?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna bet this game yet. This is the last game of the slate. There's a lot of slates. I've yet to even look at the games we haven't covered yet. But, I mean, Golden Knights I like against the Flyers big time.
No, we'll get to that because after this, I'll give you like a few minutes to go down the first few games.
Reason why I don't like. I mean, yes, Calgary's arguably top 2 best team in the league, but they're on back-to-backs. I think Vladar is going to be in nets, if I'm not mistaken. It's not Markstrom. Capitals have actually upped their game when it comes to actually putting effort in it. You see effort, line in, line out, which I'm impressed with. Something finally clicked. I don't know what the coach did. Probably like told them he's gonna ship everyone back to Russia or some shit. Because they're playing hockey every single shit. Okay. And I wouldn't fade them as much this time around. So I can't not take a Calgary money line at minus 120 here, or whatever it is, minus 130. No, I think it's gone way lower. Yeah, minus 130. A lot of money's coming in heavy on Calgary. I get it. For me, it's just to stay away for now. Probably may hit an over. If the game starts out low like it did yesterday with Edmonton, the over 4.5 could be a play in there.
Yeah, Washington will have the rest advantage here. That's for sure there. Vito, Capitals, Flames, final game of the night. What do you think here?
Yeah, well, this is definitely cap spot, I think. If you just look, I mean, Flames are off some good many games, and Caps are coming in now on the road trip. They're going to play Oilers tomorrow. So that's the place where actually I have already guys taken Oilers. I have taken Oilers tomorrow in regulation at plus 130 against Caps. I think they win today against Flames, and I think they drop the game tomorrow against Oilers because Oilers also have to win. So yeah, I think this one is Caps spot here. I think Vladar is in the net. Flames have played after 2 big wins, Avs and Oilers, right? So I could see that this could be a spot they lose a game. It could be totally normal. It would not surprise me actually if I see Caps today winning. So yeah, I think the Caps is the play here, but I have no wagers on this game. I haven't placed anything, but yeah, leaning Caps. And yeah, so I guess that's the last game, Terry.
Yeah. Do you have to go or?
Yeah, well, just like I guess you will do the best bets now.
I was gonna give Weapon X a few minutes to rapid fire I did with Nick.
I'm gonna go, yeah, because it's late. I'm gonna do some stuff. I need to do some stuff so I can get back to betcasting time. Anyways,
what is your best bet?
Video's busy.
I need to go get my luck always before the games. I have same rituals. I need to do the same thing, so I'm focused.
I see. Right. I know how it is.
Pre-game warm-up, pre-game music, alone in my room, with headphones and just focusing,
All right, Vito, send me by message, or write in the private chat here.
Yeah, put it in the private chat when you're ready.
Your best bet, parlay piece, and then if you want to give your over/under and dog of the day, do that as well. I just put in the private chat, and I'll take you off here, and we'll finish off here with.
All right, guys, thank you for having me tonight, and I wish everyone all the best luck. Right.
See you on the cash.
All right, see you, Vito. Now we are going to do Weapon X rapid fire breakdown. So we'll zip through here the games that we missed for you.
Okay, we got the Penguins and
Colorado and Devils.
Colorado and Devils. We're getting to that one right away.
Yeah, let's throw it out there.
Well, let's see something that I already kind of like for the first, which is both teams to score in the first period. I think we're going to see goals in this game. Honestly, I think the over. I know it's at over 6.5, but I think it's easily going to cash. I think the Avs don't really give a shit about this game offensively. They're on back-to-backs. They're not going to extend a lot of energy to try to get back on defense. This is a young, feisty Devils team. I can respect that. That's why I kind of like goals in this. But it's still the Avalanche. I won't take the Devils here money line. Definitely not. So IceX, whoever said it in the chat, I'm not taking the Devils. Not even the first period. Why? Because if it comes to the mindset of putting up goals, we can put up goals with pretty much anyone. I'm not. Whoever's in nets for the Devils, I'm not scared. Darcy Kemper has been okay. Hasn't been great, but he hasn't been too bad either. So Nico Dawes is projected to start. Is he actually confirmed? Because I can't see the other book because they haven't uploaded anything for some reason. But I see Nico Dawes as a start. So for me, either or. If Blackwood was maybe in and healthy and had played a couple of games, maybe. But for me here, both teams to score in the first. What is it? This period. I was in the wrong.
Yeah, guy wins money. What Max just said. Both teams to score in the first. So yeah.
Plus 140. And then unfortunately I can't, and probably my book don't have that. But I do like the Avs to put up at least 2 in the first in this game. So if you have that on your book, Bet365 unfortunately only has them for over 0.5. I don't know if I can take there's no alternative team total for the first period. So I kind of can't go there. I'll go with a probably half unit. We'll see. Avalanche money line with the over 6.5. I think we see goals in this one. Or probably just with the over 6.5, it's at even money. So I like that too, actually. That's all you're going to get from me here. And you're going to get a bunch of props when I actually get to look into props.
All right, Florida, Pittsburgh.
Florida, Pittsburgh. I love Pittsburgh in this matchup. I think this is I know Florida's been hot. They've been scoring. They've also been playing some shit teams. It is what it is. Penguins have looked a lot better lately. Jerry's in nets. I'll take Jerry over Bobrovsky this year. And if you're not comfortable on the side, I would actually go for the under 6.5 at even money. That's one of the unders I like right now.
All right, Vegas, Philly.
Vegas, Philly. Give me Vegas in reg at -110. I don't pay often juice, but I'll pay it for Vegas. I think they finally kind of got a little bit of spunk of an offense, and I mean it's Philly. I can't. I'll never back up Philly. I'm sorry.
Me and Vito both like that, and them and Reg as well. Yotes and Red Wings.
Yotes and Red Wings.
The game of the night.
The game of the night. I'm sure our Red Wings homie is all over this game. I just can't. I don't know where to lean. I would lean over. I like the Red Wings, but even to back them on the puck line with the type of goaltending they've been getting, and Arizona actually been scoring, I just don't want to touch. There's too many games on this, so for me it's gonna be a pass.
Nothing wrong with that.
Red Wings. Now Leafs and Kraken.
Yeah, last game.
So that man behind me, that's Joe Sakic scoring an overtime goal. And no, not overtime. Game winner goal against Marty Brodeur in the Stanley Cup final. The Devils. That's why I put that there. But where I was getting with this one is right here, because there should be no need for me to explain anything else than this image.
Move your head a little bit. There you go.
There you go. Leafs should win. Will they? They won yesterday, but they barely won. Obviously, they shed that puck line. Whoever picked them on the puck line, I feel bad for you guys. What else? There is probably the over 6.5. I also like it here. So I'm also that, and I might play the salami. I actually like a lot of overs today. And I believe we already covered the Nashville Predators. I like the TT and their puck line. Not touching the Blues. It is what it is.
Yep. That's next up is Dog of the Day.
So cute.
We got Dog of the Day. I'll bring up the standings for everything. This is a new standings sheet. Weapon X, the only person to get his Dog of the Day right yesterday. You also got your over/under right. Your second there, and parlay pieces.
And best bet. Yeah.
Best bet. You made a good chunk there. So I'll just quickly go over, and you can think of what you're going to give out for your best bet parlay piece if you want to do Dog of the Day, over/under. But I'll read everybody's Dog of the Day. For me, Pittsburgh money line +100, Dog of the Day for me. Nick went with Seattle Kraken. Vito, Washington. Tim, Washington. Car God, Winnipeg. Occupancy, Winnipeg. And Pickett sent in his Arizona. So that is everybody's Dog of the Day. Weapon X, do you have one?
If I would have played it, I probably would have given in Washington Capitals too, but I'm most likely not going to play that game. So I'm not going to pick a Dog of the Day for me today.
Even Pittsburgh? No pressure. It's totally optional if you want to, but
Even Pittsburgh, because Panthers could still win. And some of my books actually don't actually have the Panthers and Penguins at even money. I mean at equal -110.
okay. Well, it's still plus money for Pittsburgh at my book, so Pittsburgh is
Oh yeah, I
technically.
see. Okay, on Bet365.
So I went with Pittsburgh money line as my dog of the day. But yeah, you don't have to give one if you don't want to.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna give one. I'm just gonna
All
stay
right.
away from that.
Over or under. Here, people give a game the regular total, whether they think it goes over or under. Nick went with Dallas Nashville over 5.5. I'm going to go with the trend. I say it goes to 13 straight meetings. It goes under between those two, not over. So I went with Dallas Nashville under. Vito, Colorado, New Jersey over 6.5. Tim, New York Rangers, Minnesota over 6.5. Cargod, Washington, Calgary over 6. And occupancy went with Arizona and Detroit over 6. What next? Do you have a over under for today?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the same one as Vito. He knows me well. Over 6.5 in the Avalanche Devils game. I think you see goals here. That's it.
All right. I'll get the odds for Minnesota regulation for Vito's best bet here. What is your best bet and parlay piece?
My best bet today. Man, I like a lot of the spots today, so it's gonna be hard to fucking pick one. Man. Where the fuck is the wild game? Why is it not on here? Okay, it is.
I'll read them off while you think here. For me, my best bet is going to be Minnesota team total over 3.5, -110. Nick's best bet, he's going Washington money line plus 115. Vito, Minnesota and regulation -110. Tim, Rangers Minnesota over 6.5 plus 100. Josh went with Panarin over half a power play point plus 130. The Wild's penalty kill is pretty bad, so I don't blame him for going with that. Cargod went Florida money line. Occupancy, Duchesne over half a point in the game. And Pickett went with Toronto on the puck line. Weapon X, what do you think here for best bet?
Yeah, I'm actually looking at something a little interesting here. Where are you? Why is it not loading? Internet these days, Jesus. What do we have? Jeez, squeezes. Jesus squeezes. Yeah. It's weird to see my Avalanche being the first game out of the slate.
Great, I like the Pens too. Well, I'll let you think here a little bit longer, and I'll go over people's parlay piece. So for me, parlay piece, New Jersey first period team total over 0.5. So they just have to score a goal in the first against your Avalanche there. Washington plus 1.5 for Nick. Vito, St. Louis money line. Tim, Colorado money line. Josh, Matthews anytime goal. Cargod, Calgary money line. Occupancy, Duchesne over 2.5 shots. And Pickett, Dallas, Nashville over 4.5.
Damn. Hate my books is not loading properly. Might go back to a player prop.
Hey.
Risk it for the biscuit. Anytime goal. Hopefully not at
Right now you're minus 1.15. So if you give plus 120 and you cash it, you're in the green.
Yeah. And everything's fucking juiced, obviously. I don't blame you. I don't blame them for the Devils game, but Dallas, Nashville Preds. This probably might be plus 200 though. No, not even. God damn, I hate the books have adjusted. I don't think I have Matt Duchene over plus 200 anywhere, huh? Don't see that anywhere, right?
For 2 goals?
For a 1 goal.
Oh, no, I don't know what. It's
For him
plus
to
160
score.
at Bet365.
I think that's and cool bet is cool bet.
Yeah, if you do Duchesne to score a goal and he scores, you're in the green.
Yeah. I mean, he's been hot. Cannot deny it.
Yeah, Rich is right. TikTok, come on.
I
Weapon X.
know. I just fucking don't like.
You got to
this
try to
shit,
think
bro.
about this a little bit earlier. No, I'll
Well,
put it
you have started the show earlier, so
yeah, I know.
I finish work when I finish work. It is the way it is. Fuck. I'll just go with a play on the team, and it's gonna probably be the so annoying. Fuck.
Don't put too much thought into it. What's the Avalanche puck line?
No, it's not that nice.
Plus
It's
120.
plus 120.
That gets you into the green. You're at minus 1.15. You take the Avs puck line, they win by 2, you're in the green.
Yeah, but I always pick the ass puck line.
Okay, well, I'll pick something in the next 30 seconds.
Gotcha. Okay. TikTok. No.
Yeah, how to get that clock.
No. Lightning puck line, Preds puck line, or
Ooh, don't go Preds.
okay. Here we go.
You got it?
Yeah. Give me Preds puck line plus 195.
Show minus 1.5, plus 195. I would wish you good luck, but I can't.
Actually, wait. There's plus 200 on Bet365. Give it to me there.
All right, plus 200. And your parlay piece?
And my parlay piece is Nathan McKinnon to record a point. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's probably like minus 200, but
That's totally fine. McKinnon to score a point. Perfect. That is it. That is the show. Bringing here the last comments here. Blues minus 2.5 for Winnipeg. Doggy Dog World. Yeah. We now have the Dog of the Day segment, which is great. So everybody smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, definitely hit it. We'll be back tomorrow again, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. We have 2 games tomorrow. So I'm going to see about trying to get a packed house here. And let's see if we can get a packed house and go through these 2 games for tomorrow.
Oh, Habs Canucks. We definitely got to get Ryan back on here.
Yep, he should be back tomorrow as well.
Do we have any lonely Oilers fan? I feel like these fans are like somewhere in the woodwork just hiding every single day.
We'll see. But yeah, it's definitely not a good spot for Washington playing tomorrow after facing Calgary tonight. But invite me, a Bruins fan. We'll have to see about that. If anybody's interested in coming on the show, send me a message on Twitter and we'll work something out for sure. Best of luck to everybody tonight. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to find everyone's best bet parlay piece, it's in the spreadsheet link in this video. Best of luck to everybody tonight. Mr. Clutch there for the Avalanche.
That's the guy. That's the guy in the picture. That's Mr. Clutch. That's Joe Sakic. Best wrist shot ever.
All right. But he won't be able to score for you guys tonight. That's for sure.
No, he's
best of luck to everybody, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.
Go Wild.